Hey y'all, I'm gonna be reacting to Idoly Pride episode 6. I'll be watching it from Funimation's website and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Dun, dun. I always love that Funimation little jingle song that plays. I just wonder what type of crazy stuff our main character's gonna be getting themselves involved with this time. I know it's a... Oh boy, I don't think it's a death to someone because... I don't think... I love his extreme seriousness. Well, I mean, probably just shock. I mean, it's probably taking a while to process the whole thing. Hey, now that I think about it, when it comes to the opening, I didn't notice like the difference in the colors between the Katono's and the other girls' outfits, but yeah. I guess the opening always did show that both of the groups were going to actually be split off from the get-go then. I'm just thankful that when it comes to the competition between both of the groups, it at the very least is seeming positive, at least for now. As for the opening itself, it's a nice representation of the series overall. All we need now is just them to actually have their debut performance, and that will complete the cycle. I just wonder how it's going to work though. I mean, because in the opening we do see Sakura and Kantono interact with each other during the idol performance. But I wonder how that's going to work in the series if they have their own bits of training, their own lessons and all that. I wonder how that's going to work. Unless they're going to train together in the coming days right before their debut concert. Hell yeah! Good shit. Oh, the way you said is so fucking adorable too. Oh. Hey, who knows? Maybe they can actually get onto the level of Les Noir in at least a few months with enough lessons. I would hope. Oh. They were all born. Yeah, I mean, just imagine if someone would have said, no, I'm not ready. That'd be interesting. But yeah, naturally, none of them were ever going to say no, though. Oh, this is pretty cute. I like the character design. Oh. I mean, hey, better now than never. Damn. This chick's hardcore. I like it. Oh, so fucking cute. But yeah, naturally though, when that explains quite a lot. Hopefully she has better luck working together with other people than when she was solo. I'm gonna cross my fingers. Well, you know you're legit when even someone like May is complimenting you. Hey, I wouldn't mind getting to see some flashbacks on how our training went. Kind of felt like it was a missed opportunity to show us a comedic sequence, though. Kind of felt like, oh. I would have loved to have seen training more than the interview sequence. Which, don't get me wrong, I thought the interview sequence was cute. But I was kind of hoping they would have shown them actually train with the coach. I felt that would have been at least a lot more important than the interview and stuff. Oh. Oh, hell yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm actually glad Ray was able to pull it through. This is adorable. I mean, Katana doesn't seem like the most sociable individual, so you know this will be good for her in the long run. True. And that right there is a true goal. Oh, I want to see this. I want to put my hand there too for some emotional support. Let's go! I don't know. I always love doing that when anime characters do that. Whether it be idol animes or even sports animes. Okay, you know what? I'm glad we got to see the hard ass coach. Yes! This is what I love to see. Alright, I retract my complaint about the lack of on-screen coaching because finally it's delivering exactly what I wanted. And it's actually nice. I actually don't mind seeing the series take its time, seeing our girls learn the ropes, obtaining the tools they naturally need in order to succeed in their line of work. This is actually pretty darn badass if you ask me. Because it's showing you that any type of success the girls achieve, it ain't gonna be given to them in the gift basket. They gotta work hard at it. They gotta hustle for everything that's given to them. And that's the type of thing I love to see right there. I'm assuming she was recognized by one of her fans when she was a solo idol. That's gonna be my guess. And it's, you know, it's nice to get to see Haruka get some appreciation from one of her former fans. Honestly, they all look pretty. Oh, this is looking cute. Oh, I just hope one of them's awake though. I'd be scared with all those. I'd be scared for those girls, all of them by themselves in a train late at night. I'm just saying. And sleeping on the train because what if they miss a stop? Just a scary feeling with no one having the job of being awake. Looks like they're getting better. Whew. I love how even Makino looked like he was a little bit scared. That's fucking cute. Let it be our girls. Oh, okay. I thought the girls were competing or something for a second. Why does this guy feel so much edge? Like literally, you can feel the edge radiating from that man's soul. Damn. I wonder if they're going to be thinking about Liz Snore in due time, though. Because I don't think they would have introduced Liz Norman in an earlier episode if they weren't going to become a major factor, though. Okay, I actually like how it's showing you Rui's absolute confidence in her charisma, too. Seeing how she's lifting the other girls emotionally, too. I hope Miss Hoshimi Productions shows out. I hope. Damn. Yeah, but at the same time, true, it's about. That's a good point. They gotta worry more about themselves, not about outside factors. I could see where he's coming from. And Rui needs to have that mindset. Yes, it isn't bad breaking records, but don't lose sight of what's in front of you, which is to generally make a good performance for the people watching it. Don't ever lose sight of that. Gotta admit that scatterbrainedness of her is actually pretty darn cute in its own way. I think she'll be fine when it comes to choreography. I mean, they've practiced enough just to make sure that they don't mess up when the time comes. That's why I think these girls, well, I mean, I guess can't say they shouldn't be too hard on themselves because idol stuff is high stakes. But y'all know what I mean by that. Oh, that's cute. Honestly, she's a sweetheart right there. I actually love the character moment for the younger sister. How you see her with the calmness she didn't have before. I think that's really beautiful right there. She's probably watching Mana's performance. That's my guess. Or maybe their own choreography too. Oh, I kind of wish they would have shown it, but you know I'm not going to blame. It wasn't anything that major to see what Shizu was watching at the moment. It's natural not to be nervous. But if her pouch spinning, that means at least there's more excitement than nervousness at the very least. Aww. Oh. That actually makes sense. I love that interpretation right there. Good. And I like how right there you see how much respect Katona has for Sakura and saying that when she said it's so determined that she's not going to lose. I thought that was actually pretty cool. More like she won't. Yeah, exactly. And I actually like hearing them on. I did have a few flaws at the very least. That's actually pretty damn adorable. I just wish we would have seen that on screen, though, you know? Because I felt the first few episodes did rush the hell out of things. Huh. Hmm. I have a feeling he'll be able to witness it again. Because Sakura and Katona, all the other girls, they have what it takes. I mean, they've practiced long enough. Now we're going to finally see the fruits of their labor. I'm assuming this is what the animators have been waiting for, because if the animators mess this up, this series will be down the water. If the animators succeed, this series will be in a good spot, so... I like how the heartbeat, at least me as a viewer, it's like, alright. Alright, good, good, good. Looking good. Oh, okay, hand-drawn goodness. Alright, they're not taking the... Okay, it looks like they're using maybe a bit of CG in super, super far away shots, but it looks pretty good, though. Okay, they use some CG in some shots, but it's of a nice variety, though. It doesn't look super noticeable unless you really look at the shading at the arms. That's how you can tell it's CG. But for the most part, it's fluid. Yeah, now they're using CG. Now it's really obvious it's using CG. It's still not awkward looking CG, though. Because CGI, at least for human animations, come a long way. Now here, when it's when it's a super close-up, that's when it's naturally 2D. Yeah, that's how you can tell. Because when it was a far away shot with Ray earlier, the hair didn't have those sharp edges at the ends. But when it's close up, you see those sharp ends. That's... And I do like the whole "Let's Shine" bit of the song. And when they wanted to illuminate brightly. It fits in considering that since it's their beat, they want to show it instantly. And I love how the beating doesn't stop, goes in perfectly with how Sakura is feeling the day before the performance. It fits in with the excitement she has for her debut concert. I actually think it's a wonderful song, actually, especially when it ends with "I Want to Shine All the Time." Goes in with what feeling that everyone wants to have. They want to always prosper in life. I think it's actually really darn cute. Honestly, I loved it. The song was pretty meaningful, actually. It wasn't a song that was just there just to sound nice. Oh, that explains why. Alright. Damn, I think I might end up liking... Just for the start, I think I might end up liking Katona's performance a bit more. I like him... Yo, this is fucking fire, okay. It's only been a few minutes, but I think I'm liking Katona's song more than Sakura's song. But Sakura's song and the choreographer are great, too. Oh. Interesting now, this song doesn't have as much optimism, at least from the start, but then it slowly becomes more optimistic too. And it's relatable too, where at times you don't know what you're gonna do, but then eventually you do figure it out, and it makes and I mean, I should say it makes life a lot more easier to live once you know what to do, despite there being uncertainties around life. Sounds like a really darn cute love song too. Actually, damn. Both the songs, when it comes to Katona and Sakura, they had some similarities, but they were different enough to where they both have their nice, unique. I love the reaction shots when you see them all tired and drained. That is fucking good. And the whole lens flare aspect just gives it a nice little slight cinematic flare right there too. Hmm. And that's exactly. Whoa! Those are powerful shots right there. My guess is Katona's performance went off pretty better. I mean, it went off with more acclaim. I mean, I thought they were both great performances, though, I ain't gonna lie. They didn't feel inexperienced, though, with the way they were performing. Hmm. Oh, this is looking cute. I already given them some nicknames already. Oh, that's cute. Actually seeing the support system that Ray has too when it comes to like her job. I like this. Aww. That just warms up my heart a good degree. He's crying. Oh, I think he's crying. Or not. Or maybe he's not crying. Yeah, as long as nothing crazy happens with external circumstances like accidents occurring to the girls, they've got a shining path for success. That's the audience was into it. I thought it was a fucking amazing performance. And all right, I mean the series it finally cleared the first hurdle. It had an amazing first performance, at least a high stakes one. So I'm gonna rate this one straight up a 9 out of 10. It was near perfection because from a story standpoint, it had a lot of good comedy. And on top of that, we got to see the girls train. Yes, I mean, obviously they had some cost-cutting measures because the stills were utilized. But hey, you know what? Not much you can do about that. As long as the money scenes were animated well, which were the idol performances, that's really the thing that matters the most to me, then I'm fine with it. And on top of that, it made a lot of plot progression because we got through their training for the debut concert and the debut concert all at once. So that's what I thought was fantastic from a story standpoint. From a character standpoint, I loved it. Kotono asserting that she's going to be competing against Sakura with her all once that time comes. I thought that was pretty damn cool. I love how it's building up some of the other idol groups too. And I do like that moment from a character standpoint when you see Makino. You can see he was really satisfied with that performance when you see Mana didn't talk to them even further with how emotional he was. And I love just all the character building they gave Sakura too. Just seeing her excitement and same with Kotono. I love how you see she became a bit more outgoing too at the end of the episode. I thought that was pretty darn badass. And all in all, there was just a lot of character development to go all around. And I like how the shy girl, little sister, isn't so shy in this episode anymore. So I love all that. Everyone's breaking out of their shell. I love how it shows you how much Ray's co-workers are pretty sweet people. And that's why I felt this episode was worthy of a 9 out of 10. I think it had a lot of heart. Animation looked great in multiple instances. Thought the vocal performances were really praiseworthy too. In addition to all that, artwork was on model for the most part. Hell, even like the CG sequences there was like so much potential for it to go wrong, but they looked so well done where I'm like, damn. These CGI sequences, they almost look 2D-like, especially in the long-distance shots. Like, you can only barely tell it's CG when you look at the arms of the girls or, like, the hair. Because with the hair, because here's an example of Ray's hair, it's usually got those sharp edges. But when it's like CG, their hair is more rounder. Even though, yes, there were some telltale signs that there was CG. It wasn't anything offensively bad. And that just goes to show how much CG animation tech has come along. Pretty sure eventually there'll come a day where CGI animation tech is going to look almost as good as 2D animation with the way it's going. And I cannot wait. But for now, though, the animators in this series are doing a great job when it's a scene that counts. The vocal performances were amazing. And that's why I have to rate the episode straight up a 9 out of 10. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode for those of you that are curious. I would love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more, because I'm definitely going to be reacting to episode 7. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching my video, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.